Hello everybody, today we're going to be reacting to the dark side of K-pop. Yeah, me and my sister are going to be reacting to the dark side of K-pop made by the AI man. That's not it, that's not what he's called, but people say he's AI. Okay, without any further ado, let's get into this video. Also, he called Felix a girl, so I'm pissed.
Yo, one of the most popular industries on Earth is K-pop. They have millions upon millions of fans across the entire globe, not even just in Korea. Today I decided we're gonna go down a K-pop rabbit hole. Something that
First of all, why is his mic so hairy? Did anybody else take that into consideration? Why?
Yeah, because he has a beard and the beard is getting on the mic.
That beard is chopped. Sorry, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we have to mention and insult this guy for calling my bro Felix a girl, let's continue.
honestly
Felix
did
is the
not
cat.
expect to be this
Yeah.
dark. K-pop looks shiny from the outside, but behind the scenes there's a whole world of darkness that sounds like it's taken straight out of a horror movie. Matter of fact, I swear horror movies take inspiration from the dark sides of K-pop. So brace yourselves, this one is crazy. Let's begin. So everybody knows
I think you take inspiration from the dark side of the moon. Continue.
the K-pop industry is known for having some pretty crazy fans. And I severely underestimated how deep it goes. So first we have stalking. One of the most insane...
If you're sexy, you're gonna get stalked. That's just it. That's the price you pay for being sexy. Okay? That was no surprise. We know people getting stalked in this world. You could be getting stalked right now. Yep, he's definitely gonna get stalked. Okay, let's go.
main parts of the entire industry. K-pop fans have a reputation for being immensely passionate about the singers and groups that they idolize. There's loyalty, there's excitement, there's passion, and then there's a whole other category. People who genuinely worship these K-pop stars like they're God. And I'm not even trying to be abrasive, I wish I was kidding. And because these K-pop stars are humans in the flesh, a large group of fans, more common than not, go into stalking territory. So boys and girls, I'm gonna introduce to you a group called TVXQ. Back in the early 2000s, they were the biggest boy group in all of
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus.
No, we'll cut this ad out.
And this is your brain when
This
you're in the
ad.
zone.
I hope it
But
dies.
getting it.
Asia. The level of fame that they had back then makes the singers that we have nowadays look like baby food. And everybody in Asia loved them. But some love them beyond surface level. So far that a bunch of ultra omega crazy fans
Like we said, if you're good at something and you're sexy, you're gonna get stalked. Okay? That's just how it is. Okay?
I'm hoping for some people. I'm hoping for like mega drama because I love drama, and of course some romance, and then hot people, and then maybe some story that a crazy fan got one of them killed. Like that's like super deep and intense. So I want something like super intense like that to happen.
K-pop and crazy fan getting together. That would be peak. Let's go.
Yes.
stalk them. So across their career, the fans broke into their dorm where they lived on numerous occasions, and on one of the instances, they stole their underwear, they took their toothbrushes,
No, because that's just creepy, bro.
They're probably gooning to that underwear right now.
Yeah.
But again, if you're sexy and you're good at something,
You're gonna get your
stalked.
No, you're gonna get your old underwear stolen, and then people are gonna sniff it. So that is what's gonna
You're
happen.
gonna sniff it like nothing else. Let's go.
and even installed hidden cameras in their bathroom. A hidden bathroom camera.
Definitely gooning to that. that's just messed up.
They're trying to get a little too close to these K-pop idols. I still don't get how he called Felix a girl, though. Like, one of the comments said it. Yes, we read the comment section. Only one comment.
He's a fanboy.
Yes.
I'm
like,
choking on my bear.
Okay, let's watch the video.
Imagine waking up, taking a shit, taking a shower, doing whatever the hell else goes on in the bathroom for months with hidden cameras in your
Like making a sandwich.
bathroom without your knowledge. So these guys, plus many others, had their fans memorize their daily schedules down to the minute, so they'd have fans waiting outside their dorm every single day, following their vans through traffic, on highways, in parking garages, and think about what that could do to a person. This deeply affected the mental of the group.
Imagine you're one of these K-pop groups and you're just going down because you're trying to go get some groceries, and you just see a fan behind a course looking at you with his camera out and just start filming you, and when you notice it, like then they just start running away in the weirdest running position. Like, imagine. For real. Creeps. Let's continue.
Naturally, of course. They weren't even able to sleep properly. And I don't think any of you would either, if that were you. Imagine finding out that someone was secretly recording you for months. Anybody would be sleeping with one eye open. There's also a group called BTS, who even I know, even outside the research.
And I even know them. Just not personally.
I have no clue who they are.
Is it Smooth Like Butter? Is that one of those?
I did on this video.
I'm just not gonna
BTS is one of the
embarrass
only
myself.
K-pop groups that I've even heard of. Before the research I did for this video, of course. They experienced their own insanity amongst them.
I'm so sorry. I keep on coughing and I keep on eating stuff, but this time I targeted the mic.
Okay, put that pair down if it's gonna make you hit things, because this mic is expensive and it's not mine.
Fans as well. They've had fans that worship them so deeply that certain fans started threatening to kill members in the group. Trying to understand psychologically how it gets to that level is terrifying, but I'll save that for another time. Imagine
I thought you liked them, and now you're trying to kill them. See, that doesn't make sense, because say you have a pet, you really like the pet, and try and shoot it with a shotgun. That's a bit cuckoo, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, that's cray cray.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Pops.
No, they're cuckoo for these pigs.
For real. Okay, let's keep on going.
Imagine walking towards a stage with 20,000 people, all screaming your name, knowing that somebody in that massive group of people wants to murder you because they love you so much, while simultaneously trying to stay calm and perform on.
Are you Toga Himiko? Because that is the only person I know that kills people they love from My Hero Academia. Okay, my sister wanted to say something.
I didn't.
Take the mic.
Okay.
Okay, let's start the video again.
Under this clear, obvious, uncomfortable pressure. That is a crazy situation to be in, I'd imagine. And it got so bad that they even ended up changing the whole security laws that they would run by. These are dudes, okay? Imagine how bad it is for the girls. I actually found the video of a crazy one. So back in 2011, there was this one girl named Taeyeon who was performing. You know what? Why don't I just show you? I'm gonna mute it for obvious purposes, not trying to get copyrighted, but this girl right here, her name is Taeyeon. She was performing alongside her entire other group, and somehow, someway, someone managed to sneak up on stage and casually tried to grab her and pull her off stage because this guy believed that she was meant for him. I'll play her right now. So look, this crazy dude right here.
Okay.
Bro, he just straight up snatched her like, you're mine now.
He went up to her casually on stage. He's like, "Honey, come home. You're destined." What are you talking about? He's trying to perform over here. Also, I'm sorry, but that's just not a good performance. They're so but still, brother, you can't just go kidnapping people in public.
It's like your job. Like a normal Saturday night, let me go kidnap my G, okay? Just guys, onto a concert. That feels like plenty of times. I'm snows the way, like, nah, bro. Like people stopping him, nah, get your hands off of me. And then goes up, casually walks, and just like, you're coming with me now. He snatches her, yoinks her, and just leaves.
That's so crazy. But
We need to stop talking. We have to watch this.
No, I have to say this. I have to say this. Doesn't that girl have some sort of high heel protection? Stab him and eye or something.
Yeah, like take off that book early and stab him in the in the crotch area.
Go for that bread basket. Okay, without any further ado, let's continue the video.
Pulls up out of nowhere, grabs her, tries to pull her off stage. Like, do you have any idea how actually insane that is? This is just one case. This is the reality. These idols are celebrities, but they're not protected like...
In Albion, no matter where you go
With these stupid ads!
or what you do, your mouth will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps you'll pick the ox, a merchant's best friend.
Albion is the
Celebrities.
worst.
They're vulnerable, they're watched, they're physically accessible in ways Western celebrities never are. That's why stalking in K-pop culture runs so deep, and it's terrifying. But to go even deeper down this rabbit hole, we have something that I will call the idol factory system. So obviously, to be in this field of work, there's a lot that goes into it outside of the performing side of it. If you think that these idols start training at 17 or 18 years old to be the way and to become the way that they are, then you are wrong. Some of them start as early as 10 years old in an actual...
Okay, no, that's a little cray-cray. Also, what if they decide they don't want to be an idol anymore? Like... What is that?
What?
That's our mother's name right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh my gosh, Bianca.
Damn. Damn. Okay.
When my mom said her name was a very popular, she was not getting it, it seems like.
We've seen more than 20 people with her name. Roll the clip. Okay, no, the actual video.
facility, like it's a manufacturing company. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Classroom of the Elite.
My goat! The best show there ever was. The second only to Tensura. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Ai Nakochi's so sexy.
That bald head is very shiny today, it seems like.
Okay, let's go. You mean from Katsuragi?
This guy, the bald guy.
Yeah, Katsuragi.
But if you have, there is something called a white room. That's basically how they train these K-pop idols to become what they are. But if you don't know what that is, I'll explain. Don't worry. So imagine being a child and signing your life away to a company before you even understand what any of it even means. Big companies within the industry run full-on training academies. So picture a school mixed with a military base, mixed with a dance studio, mixed with a social experiment, mixed with starvation, mixed with intense disciplinary training. That's basically what this is. Kids go through vocal lessons to...
You mean military, but for... You mean military, but for children.
And for K-pop.
No, just for children. It turns them into K-pop stars afterwards.
You mean a torture device?
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
to train their voice, to learn how to sing, dance rehearsals, acting training, language classes, fitness drills, etiquette classes, all in a single day on a consistent basis. So it goes school, then training, homework, then training, dinner, however little food they're being fed over there, then training for full 12-hour days. Pretty
This sounds like North Korea.
I'll pause it now.
Okay.
much every single day for years up until they're adults. And to make it even worse, there's constant evaluation. The potential idol candidates get ranked publicly. And if you are anything other than their expectations of what perfectionism even is, then the managers will outcast you like you're a stray dog. You start feeling like your entire self-worth will depend on whether or not your posture is a perfect 90-degree angle or not, or whether or not you can hit a crazy high note. And of course there's rules to this too, crazy ones. So I'll read off a few. No phones, no social media, no outside friends, no dating, no relationships, and no seeing your own family without pre-approval from the system.
Nah.
This is North Korea.
Nah, this is jail.
No, this is literally North Korea in South Korea. This has to be Kim Jong-un making this. Continue.
So when you really think about it, what is the difference between this and a prison, besides the dancing and the singing lessons? Honestly, I don't...
I told you, it's a prison.
don't think very much. And they're
No, it's worse. At least in prison you get fed enough to survive. Here they just expect you to fast. It's so tragic.
reasonings for why these people are even going this far is simple when you think about it. Their system wants absolute and full control. You live in their building, you eat what they tell you to eat to the exact caloric decimal, you practice what they tell you to practice, you sleep when they tell you to sleep. This girl, Jeon Somi, talked about her own experience in detail. She started when she was 14 years old, and her days, that include everything that I had just mentioned before, would start from sunrise all the way till near midnight. And they would count her calories, the amount that she eats, to the decimal. They'd weigh them regularly, and they would publicly rank who was improving and falling behind.
My grandma had a really unusual name, Jacinta.
And my grandma
I
had
was
died, so
really
it's
curious about
before.
her.
No, I'm kidding.
Shut up! I'm talking to the ad, not my sister. Let's go.
So in a way, publicly embarrassing and shaming the ones who were falling off track. Which brings us to the next rabbit hole, the starvation. I've seen videos, and I'm sure you guys have seen videos too, of K-pop stars.
Starvation is my friend. Yeah, no, that's how they treat it. What weird position is that?
Can you hear me? I'm outside of your door right now. Open it.
Shut up. Okay, please let us just continue watching the vid.
Eating, and they all eat like they've never seen food before. And I know some of the videos make it out to be pretty funny. Like, look at this video that I found. Look at this girl. There's cake on her plate. She's about to eat it, gets told something off camera, pushes the plate away because she can't eat it, and then you wait a second later, someone takes the plate of fruit off screen and the utensils. Why are you so small? You know how sad that is? Like, look at these tiny ass bites that they're eating because they don't want to pass their calorie limit that they're allowed to eat per day. Bro, I want you guys to look at the disappointment on this girl's face when she can't eat what she wanted to eat. Big bite, little bite. Like, they're out here collapsing.
So, I guess we mistaked a wrong Felix. There's other Felix in a K-pop group, and that was just him, and he did call it a girl. Him a girl. Felix.
What the hell you mean?
Go back.
There is no other Felix.
There is, it's in a
This
K-pop
world.
group.
Disappointment on this girl's face when she can't eat what she wanted to eat.
That's Felix. That's not a girl, he's a guy. Do you see any breasts? And I know he's a guy.
Okay.
So-
Well, then I don't mistake this guy. That guy doesn't deserve to be a K-pop idol. His lips are too big. Go look at Felix. He's perfect. This guy, horrible.
Big bite, little bite. Like, they're out here collapsing on stage. But I'll talk about that in a second. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, speaking about how they eat in ways that are just so irregular. There's a video that went viral recently of a K-pop star eating a burger with a fork and knife. Like, I know people are making a joke about it, but after, looking into this, the amount that I've looked into this one, I don't think they're joking when they're eating this way. Because when you think about it, these people have been restricted to such a strict, intense diet for so many main important years of their lives that it's not a surprise that you see so many videos like this where they don't even know how to eat correctly, for God's sakes. Every idol, no matter how big or
No, if I ever become an idol, you're not gonna tell me how much I'm gonna eat. I'm a big back, okay, I'm gonna eat.
I'm gonna eat that entire cake, then I'm gonna eat some more. Probably not the entire cake, but if you give me a plate full of cucumber, I would down that. I love cucumber.
I don't care, you kinda wanna tell me what to do.
Unless you
And I'm
sign-
gonna eat.
Unless you sign a contract, that's bad.
No.
So don't let somebody come up to the street and tell you to sign this, okay? Then you want to punch them in the balls and you want to run the exact other
Jingle
way.
balls. Okay.
small they are, deals with body standards that go beyond anything you have ever seen before. Female idols are expected to weigh anywhere between 42 and 50 kilograms, or this many pounds. And male idols are expected to be muscular, but be so disgustingly lean that they weigh very little. And the numbers, by the way, the amount that they weigh, is not a suggestion. It's obligatory. It's mandatory. You have to weigh the amount that they tell you you're allowed to weigh. Every week they get weighed. If they're too heavy, boom, no food for you. They get fed less, the training increases, and if it gets really bad, their lines get cut from the songs that they're a part of. There is something within the K-pop world called a paper cut diet. It is a diet that went viral because people could not fathom how little these K-pop stars were eating. The diet consists of a cup of rice, a cup of vegetables, a cup of fruit or protein, and that's the entire meal. This is worse than prison food.
That sounds delicious. I love rice, I love veggies, I love fruits. I don't like protein though. Moving on, unless my sister wants to say anything. Do you want to say anything?
Just combobulate it. Now we're good.
Okay.
Certain countries. Like, look at what prison food in Norway looks like versus the paper cut diet. They're forcing into...
I want to go to Norway so I can go to prison just for like... I'd be breaking the law just to eat that food, bro.
I low-key want the paper cut diet though, that it sounds nice. I just won't be dieting. I will just be eating a plate of vegetables, a plate of rice, 4 plates of rice, 4 plates of fruits, no protein though. That unless there's protein in, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, moving on. Unless there's protein in beans. Beans are like one of my favorite things to eat. Okay, let's
Moving on.
enthusiasm and energy when they perform on stage, to the point where their bodies can't keep up and they're dead-ass collapsing on stage. And it's not even one instance. Here's one, here's another, here's another, here's another, and another. It's just too much. Now you would think
That's
that as a
fine.
result of...
That's 5 instances of people collapsing. But big, greedy companies just don't care. Moving on.
all of this effort and this deep struggle that they're getting paid
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks.
Click up my ass!
I start by brain dumping everything I need to...
stupid amounts of money, right? Well, you're wrong. Like, obviously, in some cases, there are some K-pop groups that are disgustingly rich, of course. But when you see the concerts with the tens of thousands of people, the fans, the merch, the music videos, you would think nothing but millions of dollars are flooding into...
Yeah, no. Also, why is the one K-pop singers? Why is he a literal? That's Humpty Dumpty. That's Humpty Dumpty. If he was a quail egg. Moving on. Unless my sister wants to say anything.
Discombobulated again. I'm done.
Okay.
their pockets, right? No. In reality, it's far from being the case. The training costs a fortune. Tens upon thousands of dollars goes into that, as crazy as that sounds. It's almost like you're paying to go to prison. And
you're paying to get starved, worked into collapsing being a constant thing to worry about. So you're paying to make somebody money that isn't you. Yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters just isn't accurate. I don't like that show anyways. It's not a show, it's a movie. But anyways, let's go. My sister has to say anything?
most
No.
K-pop stars start out their career in debt. So the training costs a lot, and then you have the contracts. Brace yourselves. This is what was the most insanely absurd to me. Profit splits look like this. The company takes most of it. The idols, or whatever scraps are left, get divided between the members. Some idols have worked full-time, prison-like schedules, and have made less than $1,000 in a year. And I'm not kidding. You could make more working at McDonald's than the amount that some of these K-pop stars make per year. You guys remember that group that I talked about earlier, TVXQ? The group that got their dorms raided and had people put secret cameras in their bathroom for months? They had a case against their management company called SM Entertainment. 3 members sued them because their 13-year contract gave them about 0.4 to 1% of profits. So they were only able to keep 0.4 to 1% of profits for 13 years. Like, imagine making millions of dollars worldwide and taking home pennies. So imagine they made $1 million in 1 year, theoretically speaking. 1% of that is $10,000. 5 members in the group, you divide that by 5. That is $2,000 per member a year. So if they made $10 million in a year, that would mean that each member would make $20,000 each total. This lawsuit exposed the entire system so badly that the Korean government needed to create new laws limiting the contract lengths to 7 years. I'm only really giving a few examples here, but this is a very normal thing for a lot of K-pop groups out there. I'm gonna end this rabbit hole here before it goes any further. 30,000 likes and I'll do a part 2. It gets much deeper than this.
Is there a part 2? Should we react to part 2? If this video gets 10 likes, I know that's not a big like goal, but small channels here. If this video gets 10 likes on me or my sister's channel, we will react to part 2 if there is a part 2. I think there is a part 2. We'll check if there's a part 2. But remember, that 10 like goal, and if there's not a part 2, we'll just do whatever the top comment says for 10 likes. React to whatever the top comment says. Okay, let's see if there is a part 2.